So back in April 2021, I made the goal that I was going to purchase my first home. And for a lot of you guys, you know that this home is a lot more than just somewhere to lay my head, but a sense of security and peace that I've been looking for so long. Each month that went by and that goal wasn't achieved, it tore me down more and more as time went on and just completely put me out of character. Until finally one foggy morning, I was driving to finally make my dreams come true. 9 years of riding motorcycles nonstop, and I was finally sitting at the closing table for my first home. So now that I got myself a home, I strapped a trailer to the back of my van and loaded it down more than I ever had before. And finally, my last time going to U-Store to grab my stuff. Well, the day has finally come. Finally get my stuff back. Big shout outs to the storage unit, man. This has kept me afloat these past months of not having a place to keep my stuff. This is the first big break that I had when I first became homeless, having this bigger unit available to cram all my stuff in. So now we load, getting back to my roots, stacking as many bikes as I can in this trailer. But now it's all my junk projects that we're gonna turn into some beauties. Grom just chilling. All right, it's time to start loading shit up. On today's episode of Hoarders, my storage unit. Yo, what are the odds? This guy's like, yo, I'm cleaning out my storage unit. You want a free washer? I'm like, fuck yeah. The inside of the van's a little problematic right now. I don't think I've ever stacked it up this high. I've stacked it pretty high, but this is uncontrolled chaos going on. The unit is all cleared out. Gotta get some helmets hanging up. Sheesh, he asked for some help. I'll never forget you, storage unit. Made this all happen. Face when he sees how much shit I got. Not too much. Oh! Just walking around with the MacBook, boy.
Yeah, I gotta be fancy, bro.
Oh, let's go. Fucking crooked bit. Jeez Louise. I think everything survived. Hey, the parts survived. Oh, I'm shaking. Yes. We've made it, people. It's not bad. Yep. The whole squad room right here. This room. Oh, yeah, it's just a little behind the scenes. We got the office. It's got the closet for storage and shit. I forgot this one had a tub for them rough riding days. You can actually soak in this one. Ew. Yeah. I got the helmet storage up top. Shout out to Rurok. We're gonna stack it up with the helmets. Bike house whole field going. Yo, we got a real deal Hawk up here. Yo, Hawk. Same to you, bro. Happy New Year's. We got 6 bikes in the garage so far, and I'm actually pretty stoked because we have room for more bikes. So hypothetically, we can squeeze 8 bikes in on the side and then use this little space to build a work area and still do laundry off in the cut. Shout out to that guy at the storage unit for the free washer again. I'm way too excited for a washer.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Bro, it's bad.
What are we doing?
I've been living in a storage unit for months, bro. Life be like that sometimes. All right, we got some cleaning to do.
Zip ties. That's our kind of home.
Yeah, no free promo. I'm gonna miss this dirt road. Goodbye, super smooth road. This place is like a data center of some sort, and they sucked away all the bandwidth from the cell towers. So after they close at like 4 or 5 o'clock is when you get some signal. All right, guys, we cleared up the storage unit. Now it's the boss level, clearing out the shop. A lot of shit, but we're convinced that we can fit it all on the trailer on one load. Right now, Kevin's cutting the lights down.
Do me a favor?
Yeah, catch it.
Catch it. Ready?
No, oh shit. Damn, dude, we fucked up. Oh, fuck. Quit unhooking. We need to plug it in, Load that truck, load that truck. Yep, we accepted defeat. This ain't gonna be one trip, my friend. We tried, but the van and trailer are fully loaded. All right, people, second load is a mess. We got 2 motorcycle lifts, one of 3 or 4 racks, a toolbox, a mini fridge, a couch, a 636, a 636, and a 636. The Cowie odds are stacking up, baby. It's a mess. You wanna see in the back of the van? That's not any better. Holy shit, it's bad, people. You know, we gotta keep the fancy stuff up front, though. You never know when you have a real friend until it's moving time.
Friendly gesture.
Just wanna go to sleep. Oh my God, load number 2. Casting couch made it. Damn. I'm in the parking lot, minding my business. Oh, dude. Hope everybody's all right. Getting nuts. Alrighty, people. The last of the shop is loaded up. This is all that remains. Nah, I think I'm gonna leave all that. You know. Next shop, dude. Got some goods. We painted this place originally, and it's got some dings here and there, so I left the matching paint. Oh yeah. Last piece. Come to the new crib with me, boy. Shout out to the first shop. Not a whole lot of time spent here, but some good memories and rough times where we thugged it out. That's gonna wrap it up, people. We're gonna pull the cord on tonight. See ya. Alright, we're gonna take out this fence. They put your weight into it. I just want you to know, if you kangaroo kick a fence, you might land on your neck. There you go.
Nice.
All right, with the help of the neighbor, we've destroyed the crappy picket fence. Thank you, Matthew. I want to break bread with you guys. First meal in the crib. We got steak and eggs with mac and cheese. And I don't have another pan for vegetables or microwave. So we're gonna skip it tonight, but Happy New Year's, people. Thank you for all the support. We're eating good tonight. One thing about buying a house, you can look at schools and transits and everything else, but you can never tell until you're finally moved in if you have some cool neighbors. And I must say, I love my neighbors so far, and please don't call the cops on me if you're watching this. Kawasaki department. The housewarming gar. Oh, baby. Finally got that 1 gigabyte internet, baby! Oh, we got some big problems. I'm sorry, baby. I wanted to end this video with a little bit more excitement, and the excitement being that I totaled my 21 Ninja the other week. I've been taking a lot of time to try to get this video together, people, but first and foremost, we're finally moved into the house. It's been a couple weeks, and I apologize for taking a minute to get this video uploaded. I know you guys are all in my corner rooting for me to get this house, but it's just been like a mind-blowing change of everything going on in my life. Honestly, just trying to find a way to adapt to all of it. Even just riding the bike is just totally different feeling right now with all these changes going on in life. If you guys have kind of went through these type of things before, I'm sure you know. I'm making this content for you guys and getting you guys caught up on my timeline as far as what's going on, moving the house, and just recently totaling my bike. It's a lot of weight off my shoulders knowing that you guys are up to speed as far as what's going on. I'm just really excited for the future, and I owe you guys so much gratitude and thank you for allowing me to have this career that allowed me to get this place. For a serious moment right now, thank you guys so much, and I look forward to sharing so many memories and experiences with you guys in this house. It's unreal feeling, honestly. I think just having all these dreams come true all at once is just like, it's mind-blowing, honestly. The only downside with it is I did move a little bit outside of my normal area, so it's kind of tough not having family and friends nearby, but I just want to stay consistent with the content and putting out the builds and everything else, and I think everything will slowly fall into place. I can't really expect to move into a new place with all this new changes and everything else happening and not feel really weird about it, but the biggest thing I want to do is get this content out to you guys, that way we know what's going on. So, about the 2021 Ninja, I wanted to end the video updating you guys on that. One perk about this place is the lot's only 10 minutes away from my house now instead of like a 45-minute hour drive. So that's a big perk. So I've been riding a lot more at the lot lately, but just kind of off camera. And the other week I was having a session. I was doing some straight line work up and down the lot, and I was pushing it more and more, going faster and faster. And then right at the end of the lot, you got this big curb that you have to stop in time. And I didn't stop in time, and I was going probably about 40 miles an hour, putting my wheelie down and seeing the curb and tried to stop in time, but the spot that I was trying to stop at was this big sand patch. Instead of smashing into it head on with my wheels upright, I actually locked the front brakes up and it threw me into a low side. And all I remember is just a split second of my shoulder getting ready to smash into the curb at like 40, 50 miles an hour. But after that, I flew across the air about 10 feet, thankfully landed in the grass where the curb started. And I just remember standing up and like instantly, and I was just kind of like wobbling around. I fell to my legs, like my legs turned into noodles. And then I was like super scared at that point, so I tried standing right back up again and barely stood up, and everybody was running to me at that point. And the first thing I noticed looking at my bike was a destroyed front rim, so I was like, man, I gotta get a new rim. So I went back to the truck and I started to take my glove off, and as soon as I took my glove off, I had the nastiest looking thing I've ever seen before. Basically, my knuckle was inside out, and I was freaking out really bad, but funny enough, I had the chick that met me at the lot to watch me ride on a little date, I guess you want to call it, and that was like 10 minutes into her watching me ride is when I crashed, so it was kind of awkward, but thankfully my boy D, his girl, is in the medical field. She was out there and she just yanked my knuckle and popped it back into place, and it's been doing pretty good since. It's been about 1 week, and this is as much movement as I have, but as you guys can see, it's like still super swollen. I think about 1 more week and my body will be back up to speed and good, but the bike is pretty freaking destroyed. Just to give you a quick breakdown. So my body didn't hit the curb, but what hit the curb on the bike was my cage. So the cage hit the curb so hard that it bent the cage back. Like, this is some super thick steel tubing that Impact Tech makes, but it bent the cage, like crunched it into like a right angle instead of being wide. And then it snapped the bolt that mounts the cage into the motor completely flush into the engine. So basically when I ripped the cage off of the bike, it snapped the frame ear, and then it also sheared the bolt flush inside of the engine. So I basically got to get a welder and weld like a tip onto the bolt end that's stuck in the engine and try to screw it out somehow. I didn't want to touch the bike until I made an update video for you guys so you guys could see the damage, and then hopefully next video we'll go ahead and start to rebuild the bike. But on top of that, I'm like getting my water activated, my electric activated, just got the internet hooked up, and just all these new things that I'm like not used to doing. I've been trying to tackle, as well as put out some content. So I'm gonna show you guys the damage real quick, but don't worry, we're gonna get it back up and fixed, and then we'll have some fresh gear and a fresh bike for the rest of 2022 to shred on. Let's get to it. So we got the frame broken, we got the bolt right here, snap flush in there, so that's the bolt that I'm gonna have to weld and then unscrew manually. This is the cage. It might look kind of normal, but then if you go on the other side, this is how the cage is supposed to look. That bend is a nice little curve. And if you go back over to this side, she got clapped out. So just to give you guys an idea how rough the impact was, the cage smashed the curb right here, completely ripped off the tabs right there, and then it smashed into the back half of the frame so hard that it cracked it. So I was pretty impressed with how much gnar this crash had. It looks like I cracked the sprocket cover right here. My handlebars are bent. These are like my favorite bars, but this one's like bent forward, so it definitely smacked here. Look at that RC lever, still holding up like a champ. The Brembo's still holding up like a champ. The fairings definitely got smacked up a good bit. We got cracks here, chips, little ding in the headlight, and then a nice sized hole right here where the shit just hit it. I'm sorry, baby. That was a little over the top. And then you can't see it, but the rim, if you start to look right here, it's got a nice little ding in it to where it doesn't even hold any pressure. So she's really pissed off at me. As far as like the tail and everything goes, did pretty good. Just put a little scuff right here, but who cares? It doesn't match anyways. And the right side is mint. So it's just the left side that got destroyed. Looks like I bent my RSC peg a little bit too. That's a little saddening. But don't worry, we're gonna get her fixed, people. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I know it's a little bit different than the usual vlogs. You guys are family, so I wanted to make this video as personal as possible as far as moving in and give you guys the same feel that I had as far as coming here for the first night. Shout out to my boy Cuckoo Kev, Filet-O Kev on YouTube. He's the one that helped me out with moving everything over. Thank you guys for all the support. I cannot stop saying it enough. I can't wait to have 2022 a banger with this new place and all the new resources that we have. Like, my mind is just completely racing right now with all the stuff that we can do. But other than that, feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, follow the journey, all that good stuff. And like always, keep it dank. Later!